We just got attacked by a Bergen.
A Bergen?
It took everybody. Dad!
What's your plan?
To rescue everyone and make it home safely.
We did it!
So you're going to scrapbook them to freedom.
Solid burn, Branch.
So good, I love this movie. From the team that brought you Shrek, Trolls is a music-packed animated adventure sure to please the whole family. Welcome the film's directors, Mitchell and Walt Dohrn, the dynamic duo bringing you the cinematic thrill ride. I have to say, I took my 7-year-old niece. I think I loved it more than she did. I was dancing in my chair.
Yes,
I was singing out loud. I maybe shed a few tears. It was a true celebration. It was a pure joy. Thank you.
Thank you.
Talk to us a little bit about how this came to fruition, because we haven't seen or heard about the Trolls in a long time. We've seen the dolls when I grew up. How did you come to bring this to light in 2016?
Well, all we had were those little creatures with a big poof of hair, and we're kind of excited that there was no story, there was no mythology, there's
no
nothing.
characters. We got to create our own new characters, a whole world you've never been to before.
The villains, the Bergens.
The Bergens.
The Bergens, yes, they're pretty mean, huh?
But they're funny too. They're funny.
Guys, the music, the soundtrack. I don't remember the last time, maybe Pulp Fiction, where I was so invested in a soundtrack. Like, what is next? It really was incredible. Talk about some of the songs, first of all, that are sampled.
Well, it's cool because we've been showing this film around, and it's not just the parents, but the kids, both of them together, are really reacting to the soundtrack that we have. And we have songs from the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, Lionel Richie, who else?
Earth, Wind, and Fire. But we also have, since Justin served as our executive music producer, he actually wrote an original song for us. You might have heard of it.
Yeah, it's a big hit song, Can't Stop the Feeling. He wrote that for Trolls. Yeah. And there it is.
And then he got more and more involved, right? Because he wanted in on this. So talk to us, because the Gwen Stefani is in this.
Yeah, Gwen Stefani.
Iconopop is in this.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And we had Ariana Grande gave us an original song for
that
for
Justin
the soundtrack.
wrote, and she sang for him. I mean, the music is such an essential part of this film. I think that's why people are dancing in their seats. I haven't seen people dancing in the theater. It's
I know,
crazy.
it's very strange.
We encourage
Very
it. We
strange.
encourage it.
Yes. And the overarching message is one of positivity, joy, happiness, and hugs.
That's right.
And I feel like the world so desperately needs this right now.
Yes, I mean the news is so scary, not just for kids, but for adults. And the internet has got such it's so judgmental, that internet. And so we just really wanted to make a film that made people feel happy and maybe discuss that feeling of happiness and positive attitude with their family.
Optimism in the face of adversity. I think you really come out of the theater feeling like, you know, there isn't any challenge I can't face.
Speaking of challenges and optimism, nothing says optimistic like glitter.
Yes.
But apparently this posed quite the challenge.
Yes,
The computer did not understand glitter. They didn't know how to make glitter, so we had to teach the computer this is how glitter works.
It was a challenge, and they asked us, the producers were like, are you guys sure you need glitter? And we're like, yes, the story makes no sense without the glitter.
And the auto-tune. Guys, you have to watch it. There's just so much adorable. It's so cute and lovely and sweet. I want to watch it over and over again. It's going to be the new classic.
And for grown-ups like yourself,
of
right?
course, for grown-ups.
Yeah.
The thing is, we just debuted the Poppy doll because Trolls are going to be huge. Apparently, it's already the hottest ticket item, and the movie hasn't even come out yet. It actually hits theaters Friday.
That's exciting.
And it has because every hour, guys, the Trolls, they hug. They hug.
Yes.
So
they
it
have
has
little watches, and every hour on the hour, they bloom, bloom.
That's
hug
it.
time. Oh, it's like, oh, we're doing it. Here we go.
Make like a troll and hug every hour, okay?
I feel good.
Make sure you check it out. It's called Trolls. It hits theaters this Friday. Go to breakfasttelevision.ca. And speaking of that doll, we've got part 2 coming up with the hottest toys from Toys R Us right after this, guys. Thank you.
Thank you
Loved
for
it.
having us.
Loved it.
I can't stop them.